So this is where my grandfather keeps all of House Fane's merchandise. Nah. It's smaller than I'd imagined.
Ah, yes, young Master Gilly. Your father told me you would be blessing us with your company this fine morning. Welcome to our esteemed Halfblood farm. This is where all of our hunters deposit their quarry for their eventual use in our great city. But I'm sure you're well aware of that, aren't you, young master?
Spare me the pleasantries, Dirk. I'm only here because my grandfather demands it. I could honestly care less about owning one of these things, but that mistress of his keeps putting all these words into his head. I just wish that old hag would shrivel up and kick the bucket like the crone she is. We all know she's not as young as she looks. So, here we are. Show me the cells where you keep these beasts, stable master. At least I get to choose the one I want.
Yes, young Master Killy. Right this way. I assure you, your grandfather is a very wise man. Our hunters only catch the best. The rest we slam into Lady Cersei's arena.
Let's just get it over with, Dirk. I should be studying my magic casting at this time, not flouncing around looking for a glorified pet. Once I know enough to be better than every commoner and student there, I'm off to Thesla to enroll in the College of Magi there. And then I won't need a half-blood once I become a white robe. So make it snippy, stableman.
Of course, master. Certainly. Right this way. Now, in this block we have some more common finds, but it is still customary to show our patrons the entire stock, you know. Even one of the great House Fane.
I see. This place is depressing, Dirk. Can't you at least let in a little sunlight? I was under the impression you give quality care to the merchandise.
Although they remain docile, these are dangerous creatures, young master. If given the chance and not subdued, who knows what kind of atrocities they can wreak on mankind. Remember the stories of Ravenfell? That's why we keep them in a state of submission. We control the beast so that they don't control us.
And so that control means mold, darkness, and scraps.
Necessary commodities, master. It's not like they're human, after all.
Wait. What about this one?
Oh, that. Pay no attention to such a ragged thing. A noble of your standing should only be seen with the best this farm has to offer.
That's not the answer I was looking for. Try again.
Young Master Killy, such a beast must be sickly and not worth the glances of your eye. Perhaps a pedigree is more of your type. Plus, Lady Cersei has expressed intent to have this one thrown in her arena soon. With that in mind, I say we keep looking.
Oh? Well, that changes things. Now... I definitely want this one.
Young master...
What? If Cersei wants it, then she can't have it. And look, it's not too mangy. Easy on the eyes under all that dirt. And better yet, I get to stick it to that glorified hedge witch that thinks she can tell my grandfather how to run his own house. In fact, I dare say this is the perfect half-blood for me. So, any complaints, Dirk? Do keep in mind that I'm the grandson of the current leader of House Fane, while Cersei is nothing but my grandfather's current fascination. I will be taking this one, won't I?
As you wish, Master Killy.
Oh, and don't bother with one of your chains. I don't touch rusty iron. I'm more of an enchanted gold man myself, so I brought my own. Now, look up, Halfblood. I believe you're coming with me. If I must have one, then I shall. This one. Now, have it sent to my chambers and get some of the maids to clean it thoroughly. I'm not gonna parade it through the city smelling like a brush beast. Chop chop.
Congratulations, Halfblood. You might live to see another week. Now move.
Well, well. There was a pretty sight under all that crud, huh? Guess I was right. I'm rarely wrong. At least I have something worth looking at trailing me for now. Why the face? And don't you know you're one of the lucky ones? If I didn't buy you, you'd be fighting tooth and nail for your life in that hag's arena. And while I believe you can last your rounds, that's not the issue. Not fun to tear up your own kind for the entertainment of the manfolk, huh? No, I don't expect you to like me. Hell, I own you. I expect you to be grateful that you're not being buried with the rest of Cersei's used-up toys. You being under me pisses her off, and simultaneously it extends your sorry little lifespan. I'd say mutual benefit has been achieved. And look, you get to rest your head in the most lavish mansion in the city, with a noble who isn't going to force you to do anything but be a pretty little accessory on a golden leash. Better than dying without having a chance to live, wouldn't you say? Now, hold still. The sooner I can cast the collar spell, the sooner I can take you out of those hideous cuffs. Now, I've finished with the glyph. Try not to resist. It will only be that much more uncomfortable for you if you do. So hold still. Intrapta caruel, herotai dominium. Flawless, as all my magic is. This collar ensures both of our safety. Lets me know your general direction at all times, and if you ever try to harm me, that mark on your neck will replace itself with the properties of burning steel. Same goes for if I ever have to activate it myself. With that in mind, I assume you won't make any rash decisions. And I can remove those tasteless shackles now. You're welcome. Yeah, nothing of mine is going to trudge around in ugly chains. I'm a bit more classy than that. That's what we have magic for. So now, welcome to the Blue Keep of House Fane. Your new home. Your resting place? If you think I'll let you out of my sight, you're mistaken. I've heard stories about what Halfbloods do when they're unleashed. The spell lasts for as long as the magic is intact, or until I release it, even as I sleep. So, since you're my first Halfblood, I think you'll get some more relaxed lodging. That little area over there is where you'll sleep. I've asked the maids for some extra comforters and cushions, but failed to mention I was letting a Halfblood use them for the foreseeable future in my own sleeping chambers. Should be better than a stone floor and some hay, am I correct? Thought as much. As of this moment, you are now the personal servant of Killian Fane. Now, let's get you dressed in something more, fitting. Of being my servant, that is. Shall we?